When people are coming to abroad or traveling abroad, one of the greatest challenge is what to bring and what not to bring. Good afternoon. My name is Osaige Mary. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, you are welcome. I love you so much. Please subscribe and share this video. Also turn on notification. I have done so many videos. You can go to my account and check it out. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You can ask your question at the end of this video. So today we'll be talking about list of things to come to UK or USA or Ireland. If you are traveling abroad, what are the things you need to bring and what are the things you don't need to bring? Okay, so the first thing first is that when you are traveling, you are allocated a specific kg that you are to carry. For British Airlines, you can carry as much as 45 kg. Some airlines 25 kg, some airlines 30 kg. So the first thing you need to ask is find out how many kg that you are entitled to. Some airlines will allow you to carry 40 kg, 45 kg, 30 kg, 25 kg. So you have to find out how many kg that your airlines will allow you to carry. That is one. You can find out when you are booking your flight ticket, and then they will let you know how many kg that you are entitled to. You can just call the airline, send them a mail, or send them a WhatsApp message. In the place of booking, you will always see their contact and email address or phone number there. The airlines will even call you to contact your booking. Having said that, let's assume you are coming to UK with 45 kg luggage. So they will require you to have two big luggage, then one small backpack and a handbag. So now, these are the things you need to bring to UK. The first thing first you need to know is, let's talk about the issue of our credentials. Credentials is an important document of anybody, irrespective of whether you are a student or whether you are a worker or you are visiting UK. Example of document are your school certificates, original copies. It is very important you make photocopies of your original certificate. And yes, you should come to UK or USA with your original document, most especially if you're a student or if you are a worker. So when you are coming, you should make sure that you make photocopies of your original credentials. Keep the photocopies inside the luggage, inside a nylon, and put it in the luggage so that water will not spoil it. Then the original document should be in your handbag. The handbag that is going to be with you, that you are carrying to the plane, is going to be in your handbag. This is very important. So your original credentials, such as your international passport, your school credentials, your local government of origin, your ID card, your ATM, your credit cards, everything should be in your handbag. It's very important. Because we have had stories of luggage missing in the airport, and then the airlines will want to compensate you and all of that. Nobody can compensate you for your credentials missing, or nobody can compensate you for if you lost your original credentials. You know the kind of stress you go through to retrieve them back is not easy. This is the reason why it has to be in your handbag. Then about two things is that make sure that you wrap your original credentials with a nylon so that maybe you are drinking or eating inside a plane, water will not spill on it. That is it. Then number two is, let's talk about the issue of finance. The issue of finance. Before you travel to UK, every one of us have a bank account. Once you are 18 years old, wherever you are, whatever countries that you are, once you are 18 years old, you must have a bank account. Make sure that you go to your bank and install the bank app on your phone. Install the bank app on your phone. No, those days, when we want to send money home from abroad, we have to send it through Western Union money transfer. Our people over, or our families at home, we have to go to Western Union money transfer. Then we have to queue up to collect the pounds or dollar, change it to naira. Those kind of stress are no longer needed. with your, once you are in UK or USA or Canada, yeah, you can always convert your Canadian dollar or your US dollar or your pounds to naira to your Nigeria bank account, and from your phone you can always make transfers. So that is easy why you have to have your Nigeria bank app or your Ghanaian bank app or your whatsoever bank that you are using all over the world on your phone before you come over to Canada or UK or USA. This trick is very important so that, because when you are here in Canada or USA or UK, you can always transfer naira to people back home after you must have changed the pounds, because there are so many people, there are so many exchangers here in UK or here in Canada or USA that you can always meet to change your foreign currencies to your local currencies. So it's very important that you install your bank app on your phone before you travel, so that you don't have to be going through the stress of going to the bank to withdraw cash from your bank account and sending it through Western Union money transfer or through RIA or through whatsoever third party. Those stress are no longer needed. The next thing that you want to come to UK with is your clipper. As a man, I cut my hair almost every week. In fact, the week I don't cut my hair will be very bushy because I am very, very hairy. So the first thing that you want to come to UK with is your clipper. All these things should be inside your luggage. As I'm mentioning it, you should be putting it in your luggage. Your credentials, you put it in your hamper because you might forget. So your clipper should be in your luggage. It's very important. Clippers are very expensive, about 80 pounds, 40 pounds for clipper. But in Nigeria or Gambia or Ghana or in your local country, clippers are very cheap. For as low as 1,500, you can always get a clipper. So it's very important that you get a clipper as a man. Then as a woman, you have to get so many wigs. In fact, you will not have the time to be making hair every time here in Canada because it's very expensive. Those kind of services are very expensive, and you might not be able to afford it for your first 3 months or 6 months of coming to UK. So you want to get enough wig, and buying wigs here in Canada or buying wigs here in UK or USA is very, very expensive, I tell you. So you wouldn't want to go through the stress of buying those wigs for your first 6 months or for the first 1 year. So you have to come with enough wigs. You can come with 5, 6, 7 different type of wig that you can be wearing to church or to your mosque or to parties or to invite or to outings or even to work. So these are very important. You come with wigs. If you can make one, you can come with the implement that you need to use to make your wigs. Now the second thing that you want to come with is clothes for change. When it comes to clothes, don't bother coming with so many clothes. In fact, here in UK or here in Canada or USA, these people are the people that normally transport clothes to our home country. So why do you want to come with those clothes that are already, sent to Nigeria or to your country? You want to bring it back. You can always get, clothes are very cheap. But one thing that you cannot always get here is your native attire. So it's very important that instead of coming with English clothes, such as this one I'm wearing now and all of that, come with your native attire, because you are not going to get them here. And even if you get them here, it will be very, very expensive, I tell you. The other day, I was planning to buy an already made native material for my baby naming ceremony, and I know how much they told me. It's very, very expensive, I tell you. So you have to come with your native clothes. Come with your native clothes is very important. If you're a man, you can buy enough suits because it's a very cold city, okay? Buy enough suit that can size you. That's very important, because if you're going to church, you want to wear suits to church and all of that. Come with your native clothes. That is if you are the type of person that like wearing native clothes. So we were talking about the clothes to bring in, and then we have deal with the clothes to bring it. Don't bring in enough. Don't bring in so many clothes. That was a mistake I made when I was coming. I mean, some people made that mistake as well. It's not their fault. They pack so many clothes. No. This city is closed. But what this city don't have is your own native clothes. So you don't want to come with so many English wears and all of that. So, but when you are coming, try and buy winter jacket. You can go to the market where they are selling clothes and just buy winter jacket, just one. Because when you get here, you're going to buy the real winter jacket. The one they are selling in Nigeria might not be the real winter jacket. And most times it's old fashioned. What they sell in your local market in your country is old fashioned. So don't buy so many winter jackets. Just buy one winter jacket, because you are going to the plane is very cold. So you wouldn't want to, go with just a singlet and all that. You will freeze inside the plane. So that is just one. Then another thing again we're talking about is for the women, get hair cream. Hair cream is very important, and hair cream is very expensive in this place. So get hair cream as you are coming. Get needle and thread, so that when for your loose clothes, you can easily sew it by yourself. Needle and thread is very important. You get needle and thread. Just put it in your box. Needle and thread. And one more important when it comes to your health, before you travel out of your country, especially from Africa, from Nigeria, you have to treat for malaria. Make sure that you are not malaria infested. So before you travel, treat for malaria. It's very important. Because when you come here and you have malaria, you will likely be isolated. So it's important that you treat for malaria before you come over to UK or US or Canada. So it's important you treat yourself for malaria. Visit your GP, visit your doctor, let them do a test on you if you have malaria before you travel. It's very important. Then if you're a man, get belts. Even if you have a belt, get an extra belt. It's very important you have an extra belt. So it's good, because when I came here, after 3 months, my belt caught. My belt was broken. The head of my belt was broken. It was a leather belt I've been using for the past 8 years while I was in Nigeria. But coming here now, the leather belt just fucked me up. The head was broken, and I don't know anywhere around to amend it. So what I did was to, buy a new one for 50 pounds. I can even show you the receipt of the belt. 50 pounds was that I used to get a belt. So you have to ensure that you get a new belt. You can get a leather belt for as low as 3,000 or 4,000 naira in your local country. So, but here it's 50 pounds, and that's a whole lot of money. 50 pounds, you're talking about close to 10,000 or 20,000 naira. So it's a whole lot of money. Get an extra slippers and extra leather shoe, a very good leather boots and leather shoe, canvas. So when you are coming, don't buy all these shoes that cannot catch cold. Buy sneakers, a very good sneakers or sport wears, because that is what you'll be using here to work and everything. So because the kind of work that you'll be doing here, you'll be standing for a very long time. So you want to get shoe that will make you very comfortable. Memory shoe. They call it memory shoe, so that stretchers or I've forgotten the name now, but it's called memory shoe. So it's important. Then one important emphasis that I want to let you know here is that you need to get food stuff. You need to scatter yourself with food stuff. In fact, your one box should be filled with food stuff. Don't bother occupying all your boxes with clothes, shoes. Just get 2 sets of shoes, maybe 5 clothes and suits if you're a man or woman, the wrappers. But if the rest things should be scattered with food stuff. We came in here September 2021, and then till now, the food stuff we brought over, we are still enjoying it. In fact, we still have some of the food stuff that we brought when we were coming from Nigeria, because my wife's luggage and my luggage, we scatter it with food stuff, our local dialect. And I will tell you the type of food stuff to come with and not to come with, that you can easily see and easily not see. Don't bother coming with beans. Beans is very, 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 very heavy. You have beans here, but you can come with beans. Maybe one rubber paint of beans, the small rubber paint of beans. You can come with that. That is very good as well. because beef is very heavy. So you want to make sure that you don't overpack things that are so heavy. You can come with your local food such as melon. Melon is very expensive here in African stores, so you want to come with blended melon. Dry it very well. You can come with ogbono. Ogbono is very, very expensive, though you can get it in African shop, but it's very, very expensive. So you want to come with as much as ogbono as you can. You can come with your local fish. What I did when I was coming is that my mom helped me to dry my fish. My mother-in-law, God bless her, she helped me to dry some fish. Even my mother too dried some fish and meat for us. My mother-in-law bought us some crayfish. My mother-in-law also bought us some snail. No, she didn't buy the snail. She used to rear it in her compound. So my mother-in-law helped us to fry the snail. In fact, since last year, we are still eating the snail. My wife used the last snail to cook just last week here. So they brought us a whole lot of snail. So she fried it and she dried it. If they even use the snail to stone you, it will break your head. And then she fried the I don't know how she did the pomo anyway. The pomo was so dry. Because I tell you what, you can never get pomo to buy in African store here in UK because it's contraband, is not allowed. So if you want to enjoy pomo, you have to dry it, you have to clean it, you have to dry it and put it in your bag. Then one other thing that you need to bro is you need to dry your egusi and your vegetable leaves. Your vegetable leaf, you need to dry it because you will not get fresh leaves here in UK or Canada or USA, except you go to places like London where you can get fresh leaf. But if you are coming, you need to dry your vegetable leaves and put it as many as possible. Then when it comes to oil, most people normally advise that you should come with oil, but I will advise that you shouldn't come with oil because oil is something that can easily spoil your belongings. They can spill. Most people normally advise that you should dry the oil, let it block, put it in the freezer, it will be blocked, then you wrap it. But what if the oil spill on your clothes? So you have to apply wisdom if you are coming with oil or you are not coming with oil, because it can spill on your clothes. So you have to be very, and you know that if oil enter your clothes, that clothes will be very, very bad. And also, to prevent it from spilling on your credentials is the reason why I asked you earlier to put your credentials on your handbag. So another thing again you want to come with is your pepper. Okay, your hot, also known as rodo, according to the Yorubas. Pepper is not so heavy, so you want to blend as many as possible you can and put them in the pepper that we brought. We are still eating it, just finished last month. So you want to come with as many as possible as you can. Blend it, put it in the container. Then one other thing you have to come with is crayfish. Yeah, you can get crayfish in African store, but why do you need to be buying crayfish for the first 1 year when you can get one in Nigeria? Crayfish is not so heavy. Even if you buy 10,000 naira worth of crayfish, it's not very heavy. Just blend it, put it in the sun to dry, and put it in a very hard nylon and put it in your luggage. It will not even add to the weight. Then one other thing that you need to come with again is maybe you can come with 1 tuber of yam. Yam is very cheap here. Where I am, yam is very cheap. And I know that in the whole of UK, yam is very cheap. Canada, USA, yam is very cheap. So because yam is heavy, you don't want to add it to your load. But if you are a yam eater like me, you can just add 1 tuber or 2 tubers of yam. But trust me, it's going to add to the weight of the load. Then another thing again you need to come with is maybe you need to come with yam flour. Yoruba call it elubo, because you might not see that kind of things here. In fact, since I have been here in UK, I have not eaten elubo, because we don't even see where to buy. But you can see yam pando, ayola, you can see them here to buy. So it's very important that all these things you put it in your bag. If you are just watching this video, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification so that when I release a new videos, you will be the first person to be notified. All right. So, having said that, that is just some of the things that you need to come with if you are coming to UK. All right. Food stuff is very important. Pack as locust beans. Pack as many as possible. If you are coming, you have to come with locust beans. You can pack as many as possible when you are coming. Another thing again, you can come with as many dry fish. What I did was I killed the whole goat and I dried the goat. I fried it when I was coming. So one thing you need to come with, you have to come with goat, okay, dried it and fried. The other thing you have to come with earpiece. If you are the type that normally play music through earpiece, because earpiece is very maybe earphone, maybe you are a student, don't bother coming with power bank. Most people when they were traveling, they came with power bank. Don't bother coming with power bank because they don't they don't take light here. There is 24 hours power supply. Don't bother coming with rechargeable lamp. It's very important you don't bother coming with rechargeable lamp. Okay, so that is very important. You can come with your soap, you can come with your cream, you can come with your perfume, you can come with your jewelries. It's very important. Yeah, you can come with your jewelries. It's very important. Then one last thing I will say is that if you're a man, make sure you do your international driving license so that when you come here, you will be able to drive. So it's very important that you do your international driving license so that when you come here, you will be able to drive. Okay, so those things are very, very, very vital. They are very important. And also, you should also learn how to drive as well. If you also learn how to shave your hair by yourself, you should learn how to cook because you will not be if you especially if you are married, you're coming with your family, you will not be expecting that your wife will be doing all the cooking all the time. There are some times you will be the one to come home before your wife, so you will need to cook for her too. So sometimes she will need to come home before you, she will need to cook for you. So it's a country that has to do with division of labor, and you have to be prepared for it. Until I see you next time, my name is Osaige Mary. Don't forget to share this video with your friends who are planning to come to UK so that they will know what to bring and what not to bring. Turn on notifications so that when I post a new videos, you will be the first person to be notified. Thank you so much.